Hey, beautiful souls. It's Aishwarya. Welcome back to Mystic Oracle. Take a deep breath, feel the energy, feel yourself, absorb your body cells. You'll understand your energy. Okay, because today's reading feels very important. I'm not saying that lightly. The energy around this reading feels like someone who has been tired for a long time, emotionally tired, mentally tired, even spiritually tired. And spirit keeps repeating one thing very strongly. This is the end of 15 years struggle cycle. Now listen, this is a timeless reading. Whenever this message finds you, it finds you exactly when your soul needs it. So don't focus too much on exact timing. Focus on the feeling, because many of you have been carrying pain, delays, confusion, disappointments, and emotional heaviness for years. And now your energy is reaching a breaking point, but not in a bad way, in a transformational way. This reading feels like a finally coming out of survival mode, like your soul is exhausted from constantly fighting battles nobody else could fully see it. And spirit is saying, enough. The old cycle cannot continue the same way anymore. And definitely the full moon in Sagittarius is also strongly connected to this reading, because Sagittarius energy pushes people toward the truth, freedom, moment, and awakening. So, this full moon is exposing what has kept you trapped emotionally for years. It's helping you close karmic cycles, release emotional baggage, and finally move toward a lighter chapter. And one more thing, if this reading has found you after this full moon, or months later, years later, don't think that it doesn't meant for me. It's meant for you only. Believe me, trust me. After completion, you will understand. And honestly, some of you are going to feel this shift very deeply over the next few months. Yeah. If this resonates, like, share, comment, and subscribe, because this is the way you can show the love for me. Let's begin. Okay. This is Queen of Swords. So this card immediately shows emotional suffering that lasted much longer than people realized. So emotionally, many of you have been silently carrying anxiety, sadness, overthinking, fear, or emotional pressure for years. And the hardest part is you still kept functioning. You still showed up for people, but inside you felt mentally exhausted. Some nights you couldn't even relax properly because your mind never fully stopped. And I don't know why this light is flickering. Maybe it's a sign of a spirit that I'm here. Okay. Now, this card shows someone who has spent too much trapped inside their own thoughts, worrying about the future, replaying the past, thinking about everything that went wrong. Some of you became so used to stress that peace started feeling unfamiliar. That's how long the cycle lasted. And practically, this struggle may have affected relationship, finances, confidence, sleep, motivation, or emotional stability. And spirit is not ignoring that. So this card is showing truth is entering your life now. Clarity is entering your life now. The suffering cycle is weakening. Let's get into your second message. It's Five of Cups. So now the energy shifts. This card feels like moment after years of feeling stuck. It's almost like life finally starts breathing again. Some of you may suddenly feel emotional relief without fully understanding why. That's because the cycle is turning. And mentally, your perspective begins changing. You stop believing struggle is your permanent identity. For years, years, you may have expected disappointment automatically because life trained you to prepare for pain. But now your mind is slowly opening to the possibility that things can actually improve. And this card brings changes that may feel unexpected at first. Opportunities, new people, sudden endings, sudden beginnings. Life starts moving again. And honestly, after years of heaviness, movement itself becomes a blessing because you are not stuck anymore, right? It pushes destiny forward. So that's a very big thing. Spirit is saying your karmic cycle is changing now. The older chapter is ending because your soul learned what it needed to learn. It's a divine timing finally arriving after a long delay. Let's get into the third card. It's Queen of Cups. This card feels emotional in a very healing way. It feels like finally believing again after disappointment. Some of you lost faith in people, in timing, even in yourself. But this card brings emotional healing slowly and gently. And this card clears hopelessness. Your thoughts become lighter, you stop expecting the worst all the time. And honestly, that shift alone changes your entire field. People who lived in survival mode for years often don't realize how heavy their thoughts became until healing starts happening. And practically, this card can bring supportive people, healing conversations, better emotional balance, and opportunities that align naturally instead of forcing you to struggle constantly. Things can begin flowing instead of always feeling blocked. So this card is one of the strongest sign that your difficult cycle is ending. Yeah. Spirit is guiding you toward peace now, not constant struggle. So let's get into your next card. It's Page of Cups. This is your outcome energy, and honestly, this feels powerful after everything else. This card feels stable, safe, secure, like finally being able to breathe without constantly preparing for the next disaster. You begin thinking long term again. For years, many of you were just trying to survive day by day emotionally. But now your energy starts focusing on building something lasting stability, peace, security, happiness that finds you now. And this card can bring financial improvement, stronger relationships, family healing, stable opportunities, or finally creating the life you wanted years ago. And the beautiful thing is, this energy lasts because it's built on wisdom, gained through struggle. And spiritually, Spirit is confirming very clearly the 15-year cycle is ending, not because you magically escaped life's problem, but because your soul is finally moving out of the karmic survival mode. Yeah. Take a deep breath with me. Say this slowly. I release the old cycle. I welcome healing and stability, and I allow myself to move into a brighter chapter. If this resonated with you, comment I release to claim this energy. And remember, this reading found you because your soul needed this reminder today. And personal reading starts at $11. Details are in the description. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this video. It is a way of showing love. Take care, beautiful souls. Your life is changing more than you realize right now.